how to deal with a angry person. You have any angry person around you? And watch this video on how can you deal with the person better. Number 1, listen. When a person gets angry, which means the person has been feeling disrespected in some way. So, the first point to be remembered while you are dealing with the angry person is listen. Drop your ego to ground zero and just listen. Do not speak any word. Let the person completely air his emotions. Let him completely vent out. So just listen for some time till the person completely speaks out. Number 2, do not interrupt. Even if you think you are not agreeing to the point of the person's view. You think the person is saying something, but you cannot really agree to that view. Still, do not speak because you are keeping your ego under control. You are reducing your ego. You are just listening. So never interrupt the person or never interrupt an angry person. Let the person speak completely. Number 3, empathize, but do not overdo it. So when a person who is really angry either at you or the person is angry with someone else and speaking to you, in either cases, empathize. Say that you really understand what the person is saying. You can feel the person's emotions. Just keep adding those reflective words, but make sure you're not overdoing it because it could really provoke the angry person further. Number 4, once the person is calm, direct the wind. In case you have any points which that person don't understand or you think the person's view is slightly different and you really want to suggest any other thing to the person, then this is the time to do it. Not in any of the above 3 steps, but in the 4th step, when you finalize or when you think the person is calm, you're sure about it, then direct the wind. Then try to suggest whatever you really had wanted to. But one checkpoint here. In this state, when you think the person has really not completely went out his feelings, then pause. This is not the right step. There is some more probably pending in the person's mind, angry person's mind. So when you come to know that the person is still arguing, pause. Give some more time for the person to vent it. But I can challenge you that there will be a time when the person finishes venting out and will pause. Use that pause moment to recommend what you wanted to in a very soft, pleasing way. And number 5, end the conversation with a positive note. In case you were really not able to convince the angry person, it's fine. It's okay if you were really not able to convince the person, or if the person was not convinced with what you say, it's fine, very fine. Do not get tensed about it, but a very important thing for you to do here is end the conversation with a positive conversation, positive thing, anything. It could be anything out of the topic, out of the subject. But when you are leaving that place, when you're leaving the person from that place, you're moving away after having that conversation, make sure that you are having a positive conversation at the end of that subject or topic. discussed. That's very important because the end note, the positive conversation that you have entered with, is actually the base of the relationship. So never forget to end the conversation with a positive note, be it anything.